segment.
Welcome to I'm just saying, we're keeping it real. Entertainment, politics, yeah, we got the deal. Hot topics, life advice, we go deep and raw. Candid conversations, no filters, no flaw. Indie films, current events, always fresh and bold. Words of encouragement, here's the story we told. So sit back, relax, we're real, we're true. This is I'm just saying, we're bringing it to you, huh? Tune in, get ready, we're always on top. Let's go. Don't miss the vibe. Don't miss the sound. Hit that subscribe. We're breaking it down. It's I'm just saying podcast. Come on, don't wait. Subscribe on YouTube. It's gonna be great. I'm just saying.
The views and opinions expressed on I'm just saying by the host or host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions on topics and segments by the host or host are those of their own.
Hey y'all, hey. And welcome to the smoke fest of Hey y'all, hey, and welcome to another episode of I'm just saying. We are powered by I Am Corte Entertainment. I'm your girl, Latoya B.
Mia F. Baby.
And y'all, it's me again. I Am Corte.
Emily, y'all know the drill. Share this live, okay? And throughout the show on tonight, if you feel led, we know tax season is coming up. But I know y'all got some coins. Go on ahead and bless our game and drop some stars, okay? Because we definitely gonna be asking for them when y'all get them taxes. But anyway, we want to say, hey family, thank y'all so much for tuning in. DeQuail and Keisha, we see you. Before we get started, I'm gonna jump in and holler at my co-hosts to see how they've been doing. So y'all good? Y'all straight? How y'all feeling?
I feel amazing. But go ahead.
No, I am much better. I am in anticipation. Hopefully I can give you guys a praise report. You know, I've been keeping it off of social media, of course, y'all know, but I am good. I am anticipating great news really soon.
Okay. Great news. Great news is always good.
Yes.
Great news is always good, especially when you put it out there in the atmosphere.
Yes.
Let the Lord do his work. Listen.
Yes.
That part.
Listen.
That.
With me, I had a very good day today. So far, I had a good week. I will say that. I had a very good week. And then the weekend was very busy, but it was a good busy because y'all know I love me a good stage play. And we've been talking about it here on the show. Chosen at Gunpoint went on stage this past weekend. And I'm going to show y'all some pictures from when we was rehearsing on stage. I don't have any actual pictures from the show, but hey, here are some pictures from when we was rehearsing.
Okay.
Yeah, we did that thing over the weekend.
Okay.
Over the weekend.
Oh, facial expressions.
Look at that. And this is just a rehearsal. This is just a rehearsal. So yeah. Chosen at Gunpoint went on stage over the weekend. So I'm excited about that.
Okay. All right. Okay. And shout out to our sis Sean Botley, the producer and creator of that entire production. Okay.
On the radio. Okay, radio.
Yes.
Yeah, we was on the radio.
Yes. Okay. Listen.
What about you? Toya?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just piggyback off of that. That play I was able to attend, and it was amazing. But I'm just super proud of everybody. You know what I'm saying? It felt good to be back in the theater and just watching my people do what they do. Oh, okay. But I'm gonna save a little bit because actually, when I get into my topic, we're gonna talk about it. So, okay. But y'all. Let me tell you something, baby. Ask me what I did the last couple of days.
What you been doing?
What you did the last couple of days, Toya?
lost weight.
Okay.
Baby,
You summer body.
listen, let me tell y'all something, family. Your girl moved, okay?
Okay.
And yes, I got movers, you know what I'm saying? But I was on a budget. So I was like, okay, 2 hours in and out. I'm helping them. Okay. Yes, sis, up next. Okay. So y'all, while the movers is here doing their thing and all of that or whatever, I live on second floor. I moved to another second floor. And then when you come inside, my room is upstairs. So technically that's like third floor.
Oh gosh.
Baby, let me tell you something. Mia, packing those boxes, clothes, it was horrible. Y'all, if anybody moves, go ahead and put the pictures. Let me just say this. Let me just say this. This is the apartment that I moved from. This is my old apartment right there. That's in my living room. I'm gonna miss it. You know what I'm saying? Go right there. I had a fireplace right there. It was positioned really weird. But
Right.
this is my old apartment. I know it's like an L shape in there. But we kicked it in there too many a
We
night.
had a good
I mean,
time.
good
Okay.
time.
Was had.
Yes, but
That's where
y'all
the podcast used to be right there.
podcast
Right.
used to be
Yeah,
right,
wow.
right there, and it did. So this is the old apartment, you know what I'm saying? There's also a picture of the kitchen there, right there, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't upgraded, don't matter, it was cute. But anyway, so I just want to say to the family, that's how you're supposed to leave an apartment when you move out, okay?
You got one more toy.
Period. That's how
Mine
you
don't look like that.
you're supposed to leave the apartment like that, the way you found it when you moved in, okay? And then you can talk mess and try to get your deposit back, all right? Even so much so, make sure now there's going to be natural wear and tear. You know what I'm saying? I had wear and tear in the bathroom where the washer and dryer was and all of that. But child, it's moving ready. Like you just need to get the carpet clean, but it's moving ready. Quit playing with me. Let me see the ice box. Oh, okay. What? That's how you leave.
Deposit right here.
Deposit today. What are we talking about? Okay.
That part.
So,
That part.
so yes, y'all, I am going to miss that place because we had a good time. But I encourage you, if you are moving, make sure you budget for movers. Okay. Now, hopefully, prayerfully, my furniture come tomorrow before this weather hit. Because that was a whole nother situation, y'all. The people tell me why these people brought my furniture and me. So you haven't been over yet. But my staircase is narrow, right? And the furniture is kind of bulky.
Apartment?
Yeah, my new apartment.
Okay.
And the furniture is bulky. But normally when people, move stuff, don't they pick it up like this and then carry it like in? Because, like, baby, why did them people put my furniture back on that truck and drove off? And said that my furniture too heavy and it's too narrow and they don't know what else to tell me. I need to go in the store and find something smaller. What?
Baby, I had text Toya. I said, happy first day of moving. That baby said, no.
I know.
I wanted to cry. It was so bad, but hopefully and prayerfully tomorrow they're going to redeliver. It's going to come. It's going to be cute. We're going to get it all together so we can turn up over here. But anyway, so that's how I lost weight, y'all, for real. Mm-hmm. I needed that anyway. Not too much, I know, but I needed that, but I did. So, all right, family. So at this time, we're going to keep the show rolling. Shout out. Oh, hey, sis, Emily. Emily, we've been thinking about you, sis.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
We've been thinking about you. So I'm so
been
glad.
in our minds and thoughts.
Yes, for sure. So I'm glad you were able to tune in on tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get this party started. And let's jump into our first segment, Daily Dilemma by my girl, Mia.
It's the Daily Dilemma. What would you do?
Okay, so y'all know that I was going to say Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and that is our 2-year anniversary as well. Let's put that out there. Valentine's Day is our 2-year anniversary. Well, so this is the season for love and giving and kindness, and we're in the thick of cuffing season. Well, what if you don't love the family of the person that you are cuffed up with? How important is it to get along with your in-laws? And the reason I ask this question is because I had a chick come to me like, I can't stand my dude's mother and sister. She get along with the daddy. She get along with like his kids and stuff like that. But the mama and the sister, she can't stand. And
Mm.
she's like, is this really a deal breaker? So I was like, you know what? Let me ask my good co-host and the family, what do y'all think? How important is it to get along with your significant others, friends, and family?
So for me, it's very important because I'm big on family. I wanna I wanna walk in and his mom be like, hey daughter or whatever, or my mom embrace him as son, even though we're not married. Just just being in a relationship. I'm big on family. I want everybody to love me, and I love everybody. Now that's in a perfect world.
Uh-huh.
Um, I feel like so it's important to me, but I feel like anytime that the family doesn't care for you or you don't care for them or whatever that looks like, a lot of times it's because their son is a good guy and maybe he's that person who tends to their every need because maybe they don't have a man, and having a girl, they feel like you finna take him away from them, and they kind of envy you because they know that the son is going to be focused on you, if that makes sense. You feel what I'm saying? That's not in all situations, but I'm just saying that that's one of the many situations why a family cannot like you, just simply because you're taking the place of, now he finna focus on you instead of them, and they
Uh-huh.
don't like you for that. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Okay.
important for me to
But
get
see,
along.
and with me, since I am a family person, because y'all know how I am about my brothers, my nieces and nephews, my mom and stuff like that, even though, we can have our ups and downs. Um, at the same time, I don't think it's as important for me to get, and it's just for me, I don't think it's as important for me to get along with the in laws because at the end of the day, we both grown and the love is built between us two. Because your in-laws is not gonna like everybody. They're not. And if you continue listening to, you know, your mom and dad about she's not a good person for you, or he's not a good person for you, all this kind of stuff, they could continue saying that to where you could be missing out on the person that's actually for you. So
But
I don't think it's as important. Go ahead.
I will say, if you're with somebody who you love and care about, I feel like it should be. First of all, I understand the Quaylen's response. Put the Quaylen. I do
Yeah, pop it
understand
up.
that you're not
Yeah.
with them, but it just makes it flow better when everybody get along to some
Right.
extent. We ain't got to be like Ace Moon Coon, this and that, and the other, but I just need you to like me. And I usually don't have that problem. So,
But see, sometimes those parents don't even try to get to know you. They already have a stank face when you walk in because, like you said earlier, you taking away, their son or daughter, and they feel like, well, I ain't gonna be able to see my baby no more because he over there laid up with so and so, so and so. But it's like, get to know me, and you will understand your son and your daughter is in good hands. Like, mama, I love you too. You know I love your mom.
exactly, because listen, if let's just say for kicks and grins, if the person is a hot mess and the family know he or she is just a hot mess,
Mm-hmm.
they don't it's like they like you because they want you to try to help get him on track, in a sense. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Mm-hmm.
opposite. It's the opposite. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
um but yeah, what about you, Mia? How do you feel?
Um, it all depends on how close the family dynamic is, because of course I feel like I me personally, I like men that are mama's boys because I feel like you gonna take care of your mama, you gonna take care of me, and you only get one mama.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm also really big on, well, y'all know I don't do a lot of people around me. So I'm okay with us not being close, but I want Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays. I want to be a part of that mix. I want to be sitting at the table playing spades and dominoes. I don't want you not to be able to go to your family functions or vice versa. You can't come to my family functions because we don't get along. Now, being totally transparent, if my mama don't like you, cool, whatever. It is what it is. Um, if my dad doesn't like you, that's an issue. Like, cause that's my daddy. You know what I'm saying? My mama don't like you, okay, I did. You know, what I'm saying? But if my dad doesn't like you, then that becomes an issue. Um, and of course, to a certain extent, if my boys, because of course children will be jealous, and I
Right.
know that the significant other, he probably got kids, especially daughters. They say daughters are tough on women. I was a daughter. Well, I still am, but like when my dad was dating, I was a horrible daughter to like the women that my
Now,
dad was dating.
Mia. Now, Mia.
Horrible,
Come on.
horrible,
Listen.
horrible.
I think that at the end of the day, I will say this. If the family of the guy that I'm dating, if his family doesn't care for me, it better be a good reason.
It
It
I
better
has to
need
be.
I need that reason to make sense. It can't just be because all this time he spent with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like
Right.
Or
it gotta,
what
it gotta be
about
a good
they,
reason.
they so in love? Because you see this a lot of times too. They're so in love with the ex.
Ah.
You
Yeah,
do
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
see that?
yeah,
And now here
Yeah.
you are,
yeah.
like maybe
Mhm.
maybe he stepped out on the ex to get with you or whatever. Or they're so in love with this other person, this was their daughter, this was their sister, and here I am, and now they don't want to give me a chance because look, I'm better than her.
And they gonna still they gonna stay calling you a whore, a home wrecker, and all that. I'm like, wait a minute. First of all, I'm not the problem. Your son's the one
But
that
see,
did it.
you tell son, tell him to
Right.
quit cheating.
Right.
And the buck stopped there. Now he was cheating at first, but he stopped today. Now the buck stopped. He ain't cheating no more.
Listen,
Shoot.
but my family is like that, y'all. My family still to this day, I've been divorced for 10 years. Okay. I've been divorced. I don't know.
Ha!
He didn't catch that part when I was moving and I didn't see him. But anyway,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
oh,
That's my
oh.
address. Now that furniture getting delivered tomorrow. All right, Greg, we'll see where he at before you get address.
baby. Okay, because I was about to cry. But dang, I lost my whole point. What
They
was
love
I
your
saying?
ex-husband.
Huh?
Your ex-husband.
We talking
Oh,
about
baby. So let me
Yeah.
tell you, my mother to this day, if Mike, I've been divorced for 10 years, okay, almost 11. My mother, she will still give Mike a plate on Thanksgiving. If he wanted a plate and he went up, like she still will give him a plate or whatever. But then somebody else that I used to be with, she cool like mama be my mother be cool with them actually more than me.
mm,
Yeah.
More than me.
That's
She'd be like,
me.
y'all can
mm.
still come around. Hell, because Toy, you don't want to act right. Y'all can still come around. I'm like, hey,
Well, so basically she's
what?
saying you're the problem.
That's what she's saying. But I'm like, Mama, do you want a son-in-law or not? Like, what are you doing? So she don't get to meet nobody else for real because she don't act right.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying?
I know I got two things I want to bring up, but I know this is kind of on topic of our topic. But how do y'all feel about when we do have these functions and the mom and dad would invite the ex, knowing damn well that the ex should not be there? If you bring your current person,
So,
We gonna have
so
listen.
I'm the ex that get invited. And if the food good,
Yes.
I'm gonna go get a plate.
Yeah, I'm
Hey
definitely
mama, he's
yes.
sitting in the living room with his boo. I ain't even got his, I don't even like him like that. And I will have that conversation. I was getting invited and I had to cut off the family because I was getting invited to Thanksgiving, Easter, whatever they could. Me and you got a plate. And I'm like, he is not going to like me coming. Girl, this is my house. If you
See,
don't like me, you go home.
I don't think I would. I don't think I would show up for that reason. It's like, yes, I do still love the family, whatever, like that. And this is me and that person that had the issue. But at the same time, I want to be respectful to whatever is happening with them now. Now, if you want to see me, invite me over without it being a family function. Just invite me over. We can sit and talk, chop it up, eat whatever. But don't invite me over because I don't want to make. I don't want it to look like it's messy. Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
get a plate?
I'm
Go
telling
play.
you,
Hey, go in there, fix your plate. Okay.
story of my life.
I was
But
there.
I will say, but like back to your point, I think like for me, for real, I really want to get along with them because I'm big on family. I love family. And I usually don't have that problem, even if they're tough. I
Mm-hmm.
find some way for them to, I've never really had, unless I didn't know, but I've never really had somebody I was dating, like their family didn't really care for me for real. Just because I mean, it's me. I'm
Right.
cool. I'm good
Right.
people. I'm cool. I'm fun. Y'all know I'm pulling up with some games. And they
Mm-hmm.
just like, oh yeah, invite her over, invite her back. So I always come with the vibe or I'm really thoughtful.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I try to think of those thoughtful little things or whatever. And then the kids gonna love me, baby. The kids always love me. You know, like the niece and nephew and everybody,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, let's play a game. Okay. So you get the kids, you halfway there. So
Right.
yes. Um, yes,
Now, my
indeed.
pull up game, I don't pull up anymore just because I didn't like because he would see me and he'd be like, "You look good." That now he want to start back texting. Nah,
Yeah.
I came to eat and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, seriously, seriously. All right, family. So listen, yeah, that was super good, especially with Valentine's Day coming up, Mia.
Indeed.
That was a very good point. So, family, we're gonna keep this train rolling. We're gonna go ahead and jump into our next segment on tonight. I mean, we in these streets.
Okay.
We talking real, no sugar, no sweet, no sweet. True from the bottom, straight from the street. Hot takes hit while the headlines heat. I mean, we in these streets, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're not, friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Quentin is petty.
No, no, he's not. He just
He
saying
is.
it.
He is very
Don't
petty.
don't do my friend like that. No.
Right. No, yeah. Oh, get it back. But yes, you want to keep
Yes.
it too.
That's true, Emily. Yes, wanted to keep the mom. Yes, like boy, bye, but mama call me.
You know I love your mom.
I love your mama. Yes. All right, family, in these streets. So, as I mentioned, I was in these streets over the weekend. Shout out to every castmate that was in the production Chosen at Gunpoint. Okay. It was a phenomenal cast. It was great writing, the storyline, the everything about it was just a really good watch. And which brings me to my topic on tonight. Now, this is something we've hit on before, but I think it's important to reiterate it because your girl was sitting in the audience, and normally I'm on stage, right? And I'm sitting in the audience, and my first point is I encourage everybody who wants to be an actor, you need to attend a stage play and sit in that audience, okay? Baby, when I tell you the feedback from everybody, it helped me realize what I shouldn't do and what I should do the next time I'm on stage.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that people pay attention to the extent that they do. You know what I'm saying? Now, Corte, I will say this to you the next time you have a stage play. Encourage your people not to bring snacks because baby, they act like they was at a dinner and a movie.
Baby, I didn't know what is. I don't know where they get the snacks from. I'm like, there was no concession. The tavern next door, they sell food, and drinks. So where y'all getting these snacks from?
Oh my God. It was, listen, I was sitting in the very back row. I was incognito, okay? Um, because I had just finished doing all them stairs for moving. I was tired. But anyway, I moved up about 3 or 4 rows because I was so annoyed by the people eating snacks and stuff. It's a distraction, rattling snacks and stuff, and the show is going, okay? But when I tell you, I want to shout out. So my guy, he's on here tonight. Shout out to DeQuaylen as well as my boy Duca. I want to shout these two out for a specific reason. Everybody did their thing. Let's be clear. But these two did something that I noticed because I am a theater girl and I also act. There was a moment in the play where I believe that they were getting dressed and it took a minute for the person to come out. So what do? If you're on stage, you got to say something. You got to improv and get through it. But it also needs to make sense and relevant to the scene. Okay? When I tell you DeQuaylen and Duca, I could tell they were improvising because I could tell because I do it.
Yeah.
However, if you're not in theater, you didn't have a clue that that's what they were doing, right? And it was so good that they had to think quick on their feet because that's what happens in theater. You got to be able to adjust really quickly, stay in tune, be focused on what is going on, be aware, and keep it going without letting the audience know. You still got a show to sell, right?
Oh, do.
So I just wanted to pose the question of this. Everybody who has, a drive to want to act and stuff like that, when I look in that audience, I know a lot of times we talked about people not showing up for premieres, but let's talk about people need to be in those seats at those theater shows watching the stage play because what is that said, Corte, that a true actor starts in theater? So how do y'all feel about that? I just like that's the foundation. Theater is the foundation. That's where it starts. Because even when you're filming, a director may say, "Give me something else." They may not tell you what that something else is, but you got to be able to pull from something. And it starts in theater where anything can happen, and you got to be able to pull and give something in that moment, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh,
like the strongest, to me, the strongest actors are on the stage because the thing about it is with film, you only have to learn the lines in those 1 or 2 scenes you got to show up for that day. In theater, you got to learn the entire script. That once that curtain open, there's no cut, there's no let me go back, ain't no retake. If you drop a line, you got to come up with something. It just keep going. And some of the best actors would know how to keep the story going. Just like you said with Duca and DeQuaylen. They kept it going. Even though I was over here pulling hair in my head, like, if she don't come from that back, what is taking so long? But we know the story. But they kept it going to where the audience was so engaged to where they didn't even understand that was a whole mess up. They created a whole nother scene on that stage and wasn't even supposed to be there.
Listen, that when I tell you I was so proud, I was so proud. So DeQuaylen, shout out to you. It was just already was an amazing play. Okay. From the delivery, from the lighting, the choices, the way that they acted, you know what I mean? And shout out to, listen, everybody, including the leading lady, all the way down to, every single body in that cast. But I have to love on Miss
Deborah.
Miss Deborah. I'm trying to think of her stage name. Miss Diana, I think. Diane. Listen, you are never too old to do this thing. So if you have a want to jump into this, into acting, I encourage you to do so because baby, over the weekend, Miss Deborah did her thing. Not that I mean, this is what she do for real, but it's been a while since I've seen her. And it was just such a joy and the feedback, y'all, they pay attention from every aspect. Even when you don't think, you know how like you could be on stage, Mia, you've acted in stage and stuff before,
Yeah.
and you can feel the energy and it feel like it's dead a little bit, and you feel
Mm-hmm.
like you losing them, but they still was paying attention. Okay,
Even the peephole on the door that was never done.
baby, Mia, there was a scene where there was a scene where there should have been a peephole because he was looking through the peephole to see who was outside the door or whatever. The actor who had to do that, shout out to DeQuaylen, he did what needed to be done and kept it going. He didn't startle because he got up to the door and realized there was no peephole. He kept it going, baby, as
Yeah.
if there was a peephole. That baby said, "Hey,
Yeah. He showed
see,
tiptoe. He tiptoed to look.
he tiptoed to see what needed to be done." It was great because he didn't miss a beat.
Oh, that is so good.
The audience said, that's what they said. Wait, where's the peephole?
Don't worry about it. It's called acting.
It's theater. It's
But
acting.
they loved it.
That's why I'm an actor.
Y'all have to sit in and y'all have to sit in the audience because the things that they were saying, there was a moment where somebody got slapped, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, oh, and slap her too. I was like, wait, no, this is fake. This is fake.
Those are some of the best stage places where your audience do talk back like they
Yeah.
actually, because now it's like, to me, the actor has done their job by
Yeah.
grabbing that audience member and making them just believe that this is so real. Yeah, it's a stage play, but a good actor will grab that audience member and
Right.
be like,
Right.
look, sit your behind right here and you watch me do my work.
Yes.
That's like, but but like you said, I do encourage everybody, just the way everybody go out for the movie premieres,
Yes.
more people should come out and see stage plays.
Yes.
It's the same. It's just live in your face, and um and it's just real, like it's real emotion. It's not no edit. It's not an edit at all. Like on a movie, you can
Not
edit
an
somebody to, like, you hit that right angle and now you
Yep.
can feel the emotion. But on that stage, a strong actor would make you feel that emotion, whether you in the front row or you in the back. Because we had so many people, especially guys, come up and say, "You had me crying in this play," and then I'm looking like, oh, like people felt it. So I do encourage everybody to start going to stage plays.
I
No,
definitely
seriously.
feel that I love a good play. And I definitely feel with a play, you feel the emotion.
Mm-hmm.
You feel the emotion of that
Ooh.
character. You connect with that character quicker because you're there. And don't let them break the fourth wall. Then you
Ooh,
really like, oh yeah, we here
ooh,
now. So it definitely, if you've never been to a play, you have no idea the emotions that you will feel at this play with these
yeah,
people projecting, and they're out there, they're talking loud and you're hearing them, and you're going to feel those emotions with them. And there's no cut to, you got to hurry up, like Cortez said, there's no edit, so there's no cut to, there's no commercial, there's none of that. It's right here. And you realize that these are people because they might stumble, they might slip, they might say a word that they're not necessarily supposed to say,
mm-hmm.
and we got to roll with it, being
Yep,
on both sides,
yep,
and encourage those actors that are in plays. It's great to see them in a movie because they had all those cuts, but when you see someone in real time pouring their heart out to you,
Ooh.
giving you their craft in real time,
yep,
after it's done, you pour into that person because they gave you everything in real time, and it wasn't a cut. Go take a break. I dropped my line. Ain't no such thing as dropping a line in theater. You
It's so fun.
bump it up. You drop that line, we'll pick up another one because the
Yeah.
show must go on.
It's so funny you say that, Mia, because Sean, when she was giving her final speech, she mentioned about the tears. I think it was Sean that said that about the emotion. Did y'all see the emotion? but someone, or maybe Nisha was hosting. It may have been Nisha, but someone had mentioned about seeing the real tears that was shed in real time. You know what I'm saying? Them actors, they pour their heart in and make it believable. And I just love a good stage play because after they do what they do, you get to up close in person, talk to them, go in the foyer, take pictures with them, you know, and share, you know, your feedback with them. It's just great. And I just wish that more people would attend stage plays, not just for the support factor, but like me, I promise you, I have notes in my phone, and I called Mr. and I called Corte, and I went over those notes with them. That also helped me for the next time that I'm up there, because also there was a moment where the microphone, when you're changing clothes, the microphone can just get, you know, inside, outside, whatever side. You have to, and being able to project, because people paid to come and see this play.
Yep.
All of that is so many factors that goes into a stage play. I remember I was talking to Mr. and he said, listen, I was on this side and I had to run over here. He was a stage play.
Oh, okay.
And, I mean, he was a stage manager. And he was saying how he had to run over here and have props over here and over here. You know what I mean? It's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, from, you know, getting in and out of wardrobe, getting props, changing things. Like, you don't even know. All you doing is sitting there watching the story unfold.
That's it. Right. You don't know what's going on. Let me tell you something. That's it. Okay. And it was my fault as to why they had to run around the long way to get to the other side instead of just going across the back of the stage. It's because I had to make an edit with the set design. And I blocked off the back. So instead of me doing the wall straight across, it was this way, then it turned this way, then it turned back this way. You couldn't go straight across. But it was a needed edit. It was a needed edit. So it
was really great.
I see Michael's in here. Michael went to at tables turn.
When the tables turn.
When the tables turn, Michael went, and that was his first stage play since he was a little kid. He went to one as a little kid, hated it. My cousin said she ain't never taken him to another play in her life, the way he embarrassed her. But he went to When the Tables Turned, and when I tell you, that opened up he was like, I love plays. Quote plays and things for a long time afterwards. So I really encourage you guys. If you, I get it, go to a Tyler Perry play, go to a Broadway play. I encourage y'all to do all of that because I still want to see Lion King on Broadway. So go to a Broadway play. That is my goal. But if you can't get to those, come and support us in plays. They are phenomenal. You will have a new respect for an artist in a play. You will have a new respect for wardrobe, for hair, for makeup, for a director, because the director can't direct while the play is going on.
Right.
You just got to sit there and watch.
And just to let y'all know, a lot of people do stage plays, so don't always look for just Tyler Perry, Jakaris Johnson, and David Topper doing stage plays. There's other people who do stage plays, and they are just as good. So I just want to throw that out there.
Okay, yes, because I just saw one, so it was great. All right, y'all. So family, what we're going to do at this time, we're going to jump into a really quick commercial. Y'all don't want to miss this. When we come back, Corte is going to act a fool, okay? Y'all just stay tuned for some more of, I'm just saying.
I like to see you try it. You don't have that much power, baby.
Carissa, you better watch how you talk to me. Rice, remember what we talked about. No slip-ups. Yes, sir. I'm not afraid to get my hair started. If I gotta go back and be the man I used to be, for you, I would do that shit. You know, don't make me empty dress draw.
Let's make this a long and lasting partnership, shall we?
I'm looking forward to it. Oh, okay, so it's a problem if I cheat. But when you do it, it's okay? You should have just left me alone and let me be.
You need to shut your mouth.
No! I'm done shutting up.
What goes through a man's head to make him cheat on a good woman?
You want to talk about her? After all the bullshit Clarice been through and you knew about it.
Correct.
This ain't no mistake. This is betrayal.
I mean, it sounds like everybody's got drama.
It's no fun when the rabbit got the gun, huh? She never showed up.
There's just one small addition to the plan, but I'll let you know once the time is right.
I'm gonna pull my gun out. I'm damn sure gonna use it.
After the life I let you live, I think it's only right that you start paying me back some interest.
So do you?
It's going according to plan, is it not?
This is Noah.
Welcome back, and welcome back. I just want to give a really quick shout out to Bali Entertainment, who has been in her bag, okay? Y'all, Secret Lie in Love is dropping in 6 days. Do you hear me? Oh, okay. So be on the lookout for Secret Lie in Love. It will be streaming near you, and it is amazing. So if you missed the premiere, you can watch it over and over and over again. Because I promise you, y'all, I think I'm a very good movie critic. And this one right here, oh yeah. You know how you may not have ever thumbs up a movie, but you're going to go on Tubi and give it a thumbs up. Yeah, for sure. Because it was all of that. Okay?
That was a movie.
That was a movie. Movie, emotions, facial, everything. It was just so solid from all of the checklists, okay? All right, y'all. So, family, at this time, we're going to go ahead and jump into our final segment on tonight. I mean, we need to talk about it by my boy Corte.
We need to talk. What's the word? What's the shock? Truth on the table, no walking around it. Time to get real, no doubt about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay. Look, real quick, y'all, because we got some talking to do. And I'm going to start off very, very light, and then I'm going to get funny, and then we're really going to be serious. So, first off, let's start with this one. A woman beat her boyfriend so bad he had to be hospitalized because he ate her fries. Let me tell you something. If I get my McDonald's French fries and they good and hot and salted just right, and I got them soft pieces and them burnt pieces and them corner pieces, don't touch my French fries, because if you reach your hand over there,
wait,
touch my French fries. I love my McDonald's French fries. But how y'all feel about that?
Yeah, you walk over here, you're gonna limp back. I hear you gonna drop back a nub. Don't let me be hungry. Don't play with my man, my money, my food. My man, my money, my kids, my food. Don't play with it.
Listen.
No, I asked you, did you want some?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I asked you.
They got more hot fries in there. I got my McDonald's out with 15,000 points. I could have got you a free fry.
Don't.
Wait.
No.
Y'all, what happened to
Andy?
What happened to the last bite? It just means something if I ask you and you give it to me.
He didn't ask. He took. And you only got 30 seconds to eat your fries for them.
Baby.
You're on the time restraint. What are you doing?
You got to eat them fries as they hand out the window.
Yeah, put them in my hand directly. Don't even put them in the thing. Just pour them in my hand.
Put them in my hand, salt and all.
Baby. That baby must ain't 8 and 11 years, because in the ambulance, like, you send your baby to the hospital behind a fry.
Behind a fry. Okay.
I can't.
So what is one thing that somebody cannot touch that you would just like go crazy with? One.
My fan. Don't cut my fan off while I'm sleeping. Don't cut my fan off, for real. I would wake up. I would be dreaming that I'm in hell while I'm asleep. Don't do that.
Right, Sean. Eat them fries in the parking lot, baby. Don't wait till you get home and eat them fries. Eat them now.
What's your one thing for you?
What about you, Tor? What's your one thing?
Mine would probably be chocolate because y'all know I'm a chocoholic to the umpteen thousand power.
Oh, chocolate. Let me tell y'all something.
This girl
loves and I know this for a fact. I've been on the phone with her too. She loves her chocolate. But if she go and order a caramel frappe and she paid for extra caramel and it don't look like it's extra, oh baby, she turned up. Of course, let me call you back. That baby said a minute. Let me call you back. They got me fucked up.
I talk to you like that though, friend. I don't talk to them like that because I need.
No, she don't. And when she get it, I know exactly why. She said she gonna call me back, and then she'll call back. Okay, I'm good. So what you doing? I'll be like, you got your karma on that? Oh, I got a lot of karma. So I paid for extra. I need to see. I need to taste my baby. She loves her chocolate. Well, you better put the karma on that frappe. Shoot.
Yes.
But the question said. Michael Green said, "What's up, y'all?
What's up, Mike? Happy New Year."
The Quentin said his face.
Yeah.
He also said his seafood. Baby.
Oh. Don't touch Cortez. I know what his is. You will be wrong, but I got an idea.
What you think it is?
That during hot sauce.
Oh.
Your hand and your mouth. Also, several bottles.
Baby. Several bottles of hot sauce.
Yeah.
Don't touch my hot sauce.
But you know what? But I think this is just it's a lot of females, but don't touch my hair. Just like you can't just go in for it. It's not really my good Judy's that bother me. It's other people just openly just walk up and be like, oh my God, that's so, and it's like, no. For one, because you might pull it off because she ain't cool down, bro. Girl, what you doing? It's cute. Okay.
You ain't gotta touch it to say it's cute. You see with your eyes, not with your hand.
Yes. So I'll be like, oh, don't touch it because she burly on for real. But anyway.
So speaking of fast food, this one is about how y'all feel about complicated orders, mister. But how do y'all feel about complicated orders?
Don't do my friend.
Watch this video.
Hi, how are you today?
Who was talking to us back there?
Do you have a question? A different question?
About somebody saying you don't have to be this difficult?
It doesn't have to be that difficult to order a sandwich. There's a way to order it, and it just confuses the cooks in the front.
So if I don't want my sandwich with everything on it, we're not allowed to.
You say that at the beginning, because when they put it in, it already prompts up to the front. Everything you say back there goes all the way to that front. So it just confuses them. So they start making it with everything on it, and then you say you don't want it, and you just want bacon. So it confuses the cooks.
Okay, but there's a nicer way.
Add bacon.
Okay, but there's a nicer way to say stuff.
And there's a proper way to order food. So
all right. If you don't want your job, just quit.
Ma'am, if you don't know how to order food, then go somewhere else.
Don't play with me.
Ma'am, don't play with me. I'm not going to go ahead and pay. Go ahead. Here's your card. Cancel that order that's coming up. Take your card, please. Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Yep. You too. Yep. Yep.
You stupid ass.
Whose side are y'all on right now before I say my answer?
The customer at the end of the day. And I worked at Wendy's.
McDonald's was my first job, okay? So I understand both sides, but more importantly, when it comes to drive-through and fast food and all of that or whatever, what I'm not gonna do, baby, she didn't have to say, never mind, here's your card back. Baby, if I have to go back and forth with the person preparing my food, I'm never going to do that. Give me my card because I'm never going back and forth, whether I'm right or wrong. I'm never, because my OCD won't let me eat that food. Even whenever I order, and Cortez, you already know this, if they bring me my food and it's wrong, I may complain to people at the table, but I'm not sending it back. I'm not. I just deal with it. But yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like naturally the worker was rude.
She was a dickhead.
Yeah, she was rude.
She don't know what I'll come on the burger.
Yeah.
Okay.
She don't work at Wendy's. She don't know.
So I'm a play devil's advocate because I watched this video over and over and over, and that's why I chose that particular video to show tonight. Because I'm like, with me, I understand the customer. Don't talk to that customer that way. That is kind of rude. Blah blah blah. But at the same time, I'm on the manager side for this reason. I'm on both sides, but I'm also on the manager side.
You gotta pick a side. You can't be on both.
Because this is okay. Well, I would choose the manager then, and this is why. And this is why. I'm so glad you asked.
Okay.
So, the reason why this right here, because one thing we do, and I'm putting myself in that category, we will overcomplicate a simple order, and then when we get the food, we get mad because it's not right. But if you understood how you gave the order, it could have gotten kind of some misunderstanding up in there somewhere, and you didn't go and check and make sure that they had it right on the screen or whatever. So because according to the video, she said she wanted her burger with nothing on it. So if she went up in there and did it the long way, then I understand. Yes, it came off complicated. It just say, hey, I want to get a double cheeseburger with nothing on it. That's it. Don't go to say, I don't want no ketchup, no mustard, no this, no this, no. First of all, just because you know what you eat. You know what you eat. Don't come and try to tell me I need to cut in 4s and I need you to put this in. Baby, just tell me.
Okay, let me tell you. Okay, real quick, because have you worked in fast food before?
I worked at Subway for 9 years. And I worked at McDonald's for 4 years.
Okay.
Oh, McDonald's
as a manager.
Okay, so then before you say anything, you gotta press that button. How rude are you? If you feel a kind of way, if you say why that order gotta be so complicated, don't press the button so the customer can hear you. So no, she was totally wrong because she was being a dick. Why are you pressing the button so the manager can hear you? I know he didn't hear it from the window from her yelling from the thing. She said it. Oh, this customer getting on my nerves with this complicated order. Nah, she wrong. Don't press the button.
Okay, but here's a problem in all of fast food history. What happens is when you pull up, we'll just say McDonald's because everybody know McDonald's menu.
Mm-hmm.
When you pull up to McDonald's and you say, I want a number 1, a Big Mac, whatever. Okay. So you say, yeah, let me get a number 1 and I want a Sprite and 3 cookies. Oh, on that Big Mac, I forgot. I want no pickles and easy onions and extra cheese.
That's simple.
The moment, no, it's not, because the moment that you
already made the Big Mac and
the moment that you said I wanted a number 1 and you already told them what drink you want, you moved on to I want 3 cookies. She's frustrated because now you go back and say, oh, by the way, no pickles on that burger, no onions. You feel? It's like if you're ordering the burger, say in that moment what you want on it. Don't move past it.
But even if you don't, that gives you no right to push the
button.
It doesn't. Be rude.
It doesn't.
Well, see, the thing about it is with the new handsets at McDonald's, I'm not sure how long ago it was since y'all worked at it. Now McDonald's
that was my first job, sir.
Well, now the handsets at McDonald's and some of the McDonald's it's the up and down thing to where it's down to talk, up to not talk. And she probably forgot to flip it up. Because when you work in that drive-through window, you taking orders and taking the money as well as well as putting it in. So you can get kind of sidetracked if you get to pull it up sometimes. But
that's the manager. No, you don't know how to flip as a manager. You're in the wrong field.
It's like this. Oh, child, they ordered. Did you hear that?
Yes, man. So we all did it. We all did it. Let me get caught up real quick because it's a
also, wait a minute, really quick. Also, you got to realize too, us 3 are used to code switching. She ain't.
Yeah.
No, but
I don't have to code switch.
Okay, but in the customer's defense, how many times have y'all pulled up to a drive-through and you are ordering more than one thing? You be like, yeah, let me get a number 1 with the Sprite, no onions, and is that all? But ma'am.
Oh, I hate that. But that's one thing I do hate. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else?
3 cookies.
Anything else?
And now I'm going to start saying one at a time because I was grouping it together. But now I'm going to say I want 32 French fries in that medium French fry thing. I want 16 cubes of ice in my cup.
Too much.
Let me see.
Cortez, let's listen to the family because the family got something to say.
They got a lot to say.
Whose side they own?
Janisha said, don't do it because, a lot of people say, I only had one person to agree with me. So Janisha said, don't do it because they would give you the old shit. They sure will.
Right, Janisha.
Michael said, I worked at, I would say Wendy Williams. I worked at Williams Chicken. Everybody was rude, employees and customers. They don't count.
Sounds about right.
I see the point he's giving. No. Nicole said, I agree with Cortez. The lady was putting her up on game for future reference.
That was not putting nobody up on game.
She was. She was.
No, because she was like, what you got another question? No, I do. What time you get out? That's the question I got. What time you get out?
Greg disagreed with me. He said workers should wait until they leave the speaker to start making the food, not doing. Well, you probably but this is fast food and it's actually being made. You know, as the I
was a sandwich maker at Wendy's. I worked the sandwiches.
Okay, let's keep going because I don't even agree with that. Because every fast food asks you to pull up. But go ahead.
No, dude. My attitude too bad for fast food.
I believe it.
Charlene said, "Wow, see you next time." There's no way I take that kind of attitude. I also wouldn't be eating the food because I know they be spending them out.
Silent and listen. Facts.
That's why That's why you can't argue with these people for real. Tell us
I don't argue.
They actually raised the criminal offense for fast food workers because they was getting snatched through those windows so frequently.
Listen,
they actually raised up like it's a felony. It used to be a misdemeanor. People were snatching fast food workers through their windows all the time, and I get it.
Michael said,
the fast food workers.
Facts,
Michael said, whenever an argument starts at a fast food place, I would leave because they will spin your food.
I don't think of that.
The question said, what?
Well, I guess I would never. I don't care how you piss me off. I would never play with your food. But I guess it's people out there that would be like,
it ain't you, baby. It's them. It's them. You need the question said you need that. I'm on that. Let's go. Greg said it's a fast food restaurant. Does that mean orders need to be placed fast?
That call time store when you pull up. Not the call. Is it the call time? The drive-through time?
The drive-through time. But see, that's why everybody's not in it. Huh?
Cortez, wasn't you just on the phone with me when I ordered and they said drive back around? And I said, why? Ain't nobody behind me.
Yeah, it was me.
And they said because of the drive-through time.
The drive-through time.
I said, wait, what?
You give me for free for doing it?
Because they did.
I just had to drive back around. Remember?
Let me tell you so and what we did, we cheated the system. We went here on and cleared it off the screen.
And that's why I said they should have just cleared it off the screen. They already know what I want.
They ain't got good memory. All right.
Ain't nobody was behind me, but Chad, listen. That's why I promise you 2026, don't worry about it, y'all. I really am going to start cooking. Don't worry about it. Okay.
All right. Here's my last one. And this is for all my industry people. This conversation comes up every so often. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I think we should bring it up on the podcast because all of us is in the industry. And there's a lot of people in the comment section who's also in the industry and who probably can give some feedback on this, on how they feel. So watch this quick video. It's about Ryan Davis did an interview. Okay. Ain't gonna tell you what it's about. But he did an interview and there was something that pointed out because it keeps coming up. Watch this video.
Okay.
You wouldn't wear a dress for $10 million. No. Some of the greatest comedians have worn a dress.
Yeah.
Eddie, Martin, Jamie, Robin Williams.
Ms. Doubtfire is amazing. Norbit is amazing.
Big Mama.
Big Mama's house, amazing, especially first.
Dustin Hoffman.
Tusi, because it's not about the dress.
What's it about?
It's about being uncompromising. If I don't want to do it, then no amount of money is going to make me do it. When I say it, people have these think pieces. What is it about the dress? But it ain't about, it's I don't want to do it. And the dress to me represents standing my ground. And then when you say 10 million, I'm like, okay, if I'm worth 10 in a dress, I'm worth 4 without the dress.
I'll just take the 4.
I'll just take the 4. And then some people will look at me like, man, you crazy. When did we get to a point where $4 million was like poo-poo? I want to raise my children to be that way.
Right.
Where it's like being you is enough. And being and standing on whatever you're standing on, long as it's righteous, is enough.
All right.
Love that interview.
How do y'all feel about the topic at hand with Ryan Davis, and how do y'all feel about compromising for certain roles?
Me, I'm not that far deep in the game, but I'm not doing it. I don't. There are certain things I will not do. I don't care how much money is on the table. I will not do it. I will not play possessed. I will not do blasphemy against God. I will not be a child actually abuse a child like a Law and Order where it's implied. I would do that, but I would not be in the act of sexually assaulting a child or mainly I'm not finna bring those spirits in me. I don't care how much money. There was actually an audition, and I heard the whole industry was there, and I was going to audition because I said this year I was going to start doing more auditions. They sent me the slides, and the slides was like downgrade guy, like, oh, so this is the guy you believe in, and I was like, this production ain't for me, so I didn't audition because I will not. There's not enough money that's going to send me to hell. I do enough on my own. I'm not gonna. Nah, money's not going to send me to hell.
Okay, Toya.
So the first thing I would say is, what is it saying?
All money ain't good money.
No. You have to stand for something
or you'll file for
anything,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it is perfectly fine for anybody to have a standard or whatever their boundary is that they don't want to cross, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that man don't want to wear a dress, just like the other people who did great and went on to make great money with it, he is very much entitled to do that. I don't think that he should be bashed for his decision to not do it. At the same time, because I have boundaries, I think everybody should have a strong boundary. If you have no boundary and you'll just do anything that come ever what may, like that is scary to me because you're a dangerous person in my eyes. You have no boundary, no stipulations, no just standard, no moral, no value. You're willing to do whatever it takes. You can be bought. That's scary to me. I think it's perfectly fine to have a standard in place. That does not mean because my standard is different from yours that I get to talk about your standard. He can't say, I feel like those men are gay because they put on a dress to do those things. I don't feel like if you're like me, one of my boundaries is I'm not going to play a role where I have to act like I'm giving head. Something about that makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't ever want to play a role where I feel like I'm having to give oral, even though I know, and y'all know, it's not literally happening.
Right.
But it's just I don't want to be in that light. Even though I'm playing Shamika and that's not Toya, I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some people will say Tyler can call you tomorrow and say, hey, Toya, can you play this role? Da, da, da. It plays what I promise you I will stay financially challenged in the state that I'm in before I do that because I have some boundaries. Yeah. And I think that people need to respect people's boundaries. You don't have to understand it. You don't even have to like it. You just have to respect it.
That's it.
Period.
And the pool of actors is so big to where you're gonna find somebody
who will.
And I would say this right here. When it comes to the whole dress situation, it's not always a gay thing when it comes to a man wearing a dress for a role. It's just they don't want to put on a dress and be fine with that. Don't keep pushing. Oh, I'm gonna pay you 10 million, or I'm gonna pay you 20 million. Well, how much would it take? He don't want to do it. Move on. Go find somebody else who will.
Okay, but I will say
Side note.
it is a gay thing because men don't wear dresses. So the only time that a man will wear a dress is if he's gay, because that's just how it is. Like, ain't no straight. No. When I say that's how it
In
is,
real life. Yeah, I know exactly what you're
I'm saying any man who wears a dress is automatically, are you gay or are you down low?
The way society put it. The way society put it.
The way
Because
society puts it, yes.
Because if you look at it, when Eddie Murphy, when Eddie Murphy, no, Martin Lawrence wore the dress in Big Mama's house. It was part of the storyline in going undercover. It wasn't him actually like doing what Tyler Perry is doing with the Medea.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So if it's a big part of the story for the reason of you going undercover or something like that, that's cool. But if it's what Tyler Perry is doing, or
but
it's cool for you.
Oh, Tu Wong Fu. Tu Wong Fu would be a perfect example. Y'all know what Tu Wong Fu is, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Tu Wong Fu is Wesley Snipes, Patrick Swayze, and I can't remember the other guy.
Like drag queens.
And they were actually playing drag queens. They wasn't going undercover or nothing. They actually played drag queens. So they went in for a gay role.
Like white chicks.
Well, White Chicks was undercover. White Chicks was
undercover too.
Yeah, White Chicks was undercover.
They played drag queens. They were.
Yeah, the role was actually gay.
Oh,
it was a gay role, and they actually played women. They that's what they did. Same thing. And going off of what you had said earlier, Mia, about the type of roles you will play up. And same thing with you told me. I said you won't do the head thing. Mia say you won't do the thing about with degrading God and stuff like that. On the writer side, because I'm more of a writer than anything, but y'all speaking from the actor side, it's the same on the writer side. There are some things I won't even write about because I'm against it. Now, if I'm doing like a PSA type thing, then I'm cool with writing that. But if it's going to be a movie about abusing kids, because I have done a domestic violence movies before, because that's what the movie was. But I won't do anything with degrading kids in a way of beating them, killing them, and stuff like that. So we have boundaries too on the writer side. But you really can't force people or get mad at people, or like you said, toward your bash people because they have boundaries. I think everybody should have boundaries, and everybody should respect it across the board.
Facts.
The only issue that I see is when people have these boundaries and they go back on them. Kevin Hart was adamant that he was not going to wear a dress.
He sure was.
He was adamant, I will never wear a dress. And then I seen him on Saturday Night Live, skinning and grinning.
Wearing a dress. But if you think about it, because we going deep. Because he was saying that about the black people that he would never wear a dress. But he went over there to one of the white folks was on Saturday Night Live and wore that dress. But go ahead.
Well, he's however, wherever he wore it, he was adamant. And now he went as far as I'm not gonna do no gay stuff. I ain't wearing no dress. You kissed the rock on the mouth.
Sure did.
And you wore a dress. So the two things that you like, if you stand for something and you make a stand saying I won't do it now, or you could be a Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle said I'm not wearing a dress. That's it. And they kept coming back. Well, what if this is funny? This is funny. Trust and believe. If they want you, they'll have you. And if they will rewrite you not wearing that dress, they'll take if they want you. You don't have to wear. Oh, girl, what's her name from Wicked? She got earrings all the way across. They gave her prosthetic ears because it would take too long to take all them earrings out of her ear. If they want you, they will have you. If they give you 10 million for you in a dress, trust and believe they give you 8 without one. Because if you can't, that's one thing I dislike about. I think the trend is it ain't going nowhere. The trend right now are black women. You want to be funny? Act like a black woman. I don't care if you're a white man. Now the white men that jumped on the tree and acting like black women.
It's two. It's actually two. It's the black women and acting gay.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not finna act. Don't act like a woman to be funny because you're not funny. Making fun of us, of black women, putting on compromising who you are, and then you feel like I got women. I'm not gonna take you serious if every time I see you, you with some type of get up. Like, what is it? You study it up too hard. Whomever you choose to be. If you choose to wear that dress, that's cool. Don't knock people that don't choose it.
That's
if
it.
you don't work, like Ryan Davis said, hey, Big Mama was a phenomenal movie. Tootsie was a phenomenal. I'm not doing it. He didn't say they were gay. He said, this is what I stand for. He shouldn't get no backlash for what he stands for.
Let me get caught up real quick on these comments because it's a few of them. Michael Green said, "Okay, so I would have to say that there are some limits that I would never do, no matter how much money it is. Some people who do that and they can do it and then go back to their regular self. I tip my hat to them. I'm just not built like that, so I won't compromise who I am as a person to do something that's out of my character, whether I'm Michael or me as a character in a movie." Shylin said, yes, 100% stand in your power. Stick up for yourself, your boundaries, and your values. The Quedlin said, I was told let your no be your no and your yes be your yes in this industry.
Mm-hmm.
Janisha said, I had to play a lesbian on a skit and I was new to the game, and honey, my students made it a topic in class, which I never do it again, especially after that. Michael also said, 214, I think behind that one, because I actually looked at a little bit of a clip about how they came up with putting Patrick Swayze and Wesley Snipes in drag. Because at the time, those guys were the biggest badasses action stars in Hollywood, and they wanted to see how everybody would take it if they went from that to wearing drag. And let me see. And then this one, Shylin said, but what about kilts? Well,
no.
Here's the thing. Yeah, it's not a dress, and it's part of a culture attire. So it's not a gay thing because they wear kilts. Kilts is part of a culture attire.
Men wear kilts. If there was someone Irish and they put on a kilt, I see nothing wrong with that. That's not a dress.
But I need them to be playing an Irish character.
Yeah, no, they ain't fit. Oh, it ain't a dress; it's a kilt, and they're making fun of it, like
because some of them, because some people are wearing kilts when they get married, and it's like,
yeah,
to each its own.
Yeah.
Because the thing of it is people be so worried about people's bedrooms.
Yes,
that's really what it boils down to, for real. You know what I'm saying? People be so worried about people's bedrooms that at the end of the day, I do not care. That don't got nothing to do with me, whether I like it or not. It don't have nothing to do with me, my salvation, my soul, my belief, my faith. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so I just feel like people care so much. And it's like, it's okay if you don't like it. It's okay if you don't agree with it. It is okay, but you don't have to bash somebody in the process. That's all I be for. I don't bash, even if I don't like it or I wouldn't do it or I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my sis, Yolanda, the model, who killed it and did her thing in a movie that she just that just came out. She did exactly what I'm not able to do, and was funny, hilarious, and did what needed to be done for the character at hand. I don't bash her for that. I don't look at my sis crazy for that. My sis is beautiful and do what she did, and that's just what it was. It was a character that she played. Yeah. However, she was able to do it. I'm not. Doesn't mean nothing less, nothing more. That's still my good Judy, and she was amazing and super funny, to be honest.
And like you said, it's not for everybody, and don't bash her for doing it.
You don't have to bash
her for doing it.
Yeah. So what's the dude's name that's not cool with crossing the line?
Ryan Davis.
Ryan Davis, you know, I'm cool with him.
He's hilarious too.
That's his boundary. He has a boundary set, and that's what he gotta sit on.
Yeah, period.
I'm not gonna hate him for that.
Yeah, period, point blank. Because it just depends on like people, you know, people have a price tag. Some people have a price tag and they can be bought or convinced or persuaded into. But here's what I will say. This is what I was going to play the devil's advocate on. When it came to Kevin Hart, and y'all say Kevin Hart has stated at one point, I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that. I do believe along with time comes change. And even if I stand firm on something today, maybe 5 years from now, I can get educated on something and I can change my perspective on it. But I feel like whatever your boundaries are hard. And like, I'm like Mia, I'm never going to say I'm going to blaspheme God, no matter what.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even though along with time comes change and you can change your opinion on certain things, or as you grow and learn and educate yourself, some boundaries and some decisions are just solid, hardcore what it is. And when you waver, people don't take you serious.
And with me being writer, director, producer, if I know that you and Mia won't do certain things, why would my black ass come and still ask you to come and do it when I already know your boundary? That's where the disrespect come in.
I think you need to be heard. You need to hear no. Hell no. I don't know. You have another one for us, Corte?
That's all. That's the 3 I have for you today.
Baby, listen. From going to the hospital because you're eating fries to
being rude in the drive-through.
Being rude at the drive-through to baby.
Compromise.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, it's that thing. Do you guys, Mia and Corte, do y'all have something? Did I hear y'all's hard no, which y'all wouldn't do outside of is there something else outside of the blasphemy for God? Because that kind of goes without saying to me, sis.
Yeah.
Is there something else that you wouldn't do that people don't know that is definitely a hard no, I'm not doing this?
There was one thing that I had to not do, and it was kind of I'm not sure, Mia, if you was on set, if you joined the team at the time with Jay when we did the Creep. Yeah, when we did the Creep. Was you on when we did the Creep? Okay, remember at the beauty salon, and it was a scene where I was on the phone with the guy friend, and I had to come in and I had to start doing sexual things on the phone, like we was having fun.
Oh, yeah.
In that whole situation, I won't mimic any sexual things in a movie. And when I tell you, they kept trying to say, well, you just got to do this, I don't want to do it. Well, you know what, I don't want to do it. And they got to a point where I say, you know what? You either going to not let me do it, or we're going to have this scene.
You mean like you had to like moan and stuff?
Moan, and like I'm doing it, all that stuff.
Oh.
And I won't
do like
it.
You were having phone sex.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I wouldn't do it. And they wanted me to do it so bad. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. That's where I would draw the line. Yeah, now I would talk about sex, but I won't act. I won't act it out. Shout out to all those who have sex on camera and stuff like that, but I won't be able to. I can't.
Yeah, I'm glad, friend, because I wouldn't watch that movie. I don't want to hear that.
Wait a minute,
Mia. I don't want to hear that. Hell,
wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. Okay.
Now listen. Whatever your character name was,
Cortez.
Hold on.
Because
I'm like, no Corte. No.
I had a conversation about Corte on things what I will do and not do, and it works out. Yeah, he sure do. Me and because me and Toya have had conversation about certain roles, because there have been some changes in some characters that Toya have played with me, and not played with me, but played in movies that I have done, and I was open to that, and a real writer and a real director would know how to maneuver that thing to still make the shit work. But that's all I got before I go down there.
Oh, okay.
This fool said he happy. Why you have went to the same because he happy heal version? But go sit down. But go sit down.
You know what?
But yeah, that's all I have, Toy.
Oh, okay. Listen, put that other comment up from what is that from Dave Johnson? Put that comment up real quick.
There you go.
Listen, I don't know if it's the move. I didn't lost 10 to 15 pounds.
Oh wow, that much?
10 to 15 for moving. If it's this good ring light, you know, somebody want me to come to their family reunion. Somebody else talking about my hair look good. Listen, Mia Corte, this might be my year.
It is. You better claim it.
This might be my year.
Listen. Okay.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you.
What she said? She said would have been like, okay, Corte, you're amazing anyways. Role is played. Okay.
Oh, not too much. Don't give him too much helium, Janicia, because baby, we can't control him when he got a lot of helium in his head. Okay.
Y'all don't know.
Oh, okay. All right, family. We're gonna go ahead and jump into because I know the hour is growing later, and we just happy to talk with y'all. But we're gonna jump into final thoughts.
Final thoughts. The moment's near. Time to reflect. Let it all be clear. One last gem before we part. Final thoughts, straight from the heart.
Right, DeQuaylen. Right. Okay, all right. So Corte.
Yes. All right. My final thought would be, see, I'm not gonna play a video today because I played it last week. I don't have a new video for this week, but I will say this way. My final thought would be this right here. If you set a boundary, stay on it. Don't let people try to persuade you to do something that you're not going to do, because at the end of the day, it's your image that you have to hold up for the rest of your life. So set your boundary, live on it, stay with it, and continue to be great. I think that made sense. Yeah. That's my final thought. Mia?
Mine is a little different. First weekend of the year, first Wednesday of the year, we came again. You weren't there. You were doing, you were in Tech Week. But are we following through with our goals? Are we being accountable? So I know me and Toya discussed our goals. We didn't hear your goals, Corte, because you weren't on screen that day. You were making your goals come true. But are you guys sticking with your goals? Are you guys staying accountable and moving toward where you want to be in life?
I would say I'm on. My GPS is still routing me. My GPS is still routing me.
That's cute.
So do you have goals? Are you okay with sharing one of your goals for 2026?
Yes, one of my goals is to stay independent and not work for any particular teams or whatever like that. I just want to be great and share my talents of everything I could do instead of being boxed in doing one thing. So I've been on that journey since this year started. Like you said, I did miss the first show of the year because I was in a rehearsal. So I'm not stuck to just one person anymore. I want to get called and get booked for things that I know how to do, and I want to continue being great. Like I said, sharing all my talents and not just one thing. So yeah, but like I said, that's why I say my GPS is still routing me, because I'm hitting every turn they're telling me to make.
Okay, let's Toya talk, because she is obviously, we're boring her. Okay, so yes.
Y'all, I just yawned. I just yawned because it's nighttime, even though y'all already know I don't go to bed till like 1 or 2 in the morning for real.
Listen, that's all of us.
It's just my body. I don't know why. I just yawn at night. I don't know why. It's so irky. I will say my final thought would be, I have two. Stand for something so you won't fall for anything. Okay? Period. Have a standard. It's okay.
Yes.
It's really attractive. The second thing, if you have an interest to be in this thing we called acting, I encourage you to get to a stage play. True actors are made on stage. You just never know what's going to happen at any given moment. You need to be prepared for it. Even though it is so stressful, the process of a stage play, it is so rewarding. The process of a stage play. In those moments, trying to figure out what to do, or something happens and you can't control it, it is such an adrenaline rush that you just have to be in it to understand it. So I think that was Dontarius has said that earlier tonight about he was nervous at first, but now he's ready. So I encourage you, Dontarius, to jump in feet first and just go for it. Yeah, it's a beautiful experience to do stage plays, and I absolutely love them. So yeah. All right. So family, huh? What'd you say?
Are you staying accountable with your goals?
Your goals.
Okay, so yes and no. Yes, I am staying accountable, but they're on pause just because I made this huge move.
Okay.
So as soon as this weekend
Okay.
goes by and this cold weather and all of this, and family, we encourage y'all to stay safe this weekend. The weather's supposed to get bad and all of that good stuff. Make sure you got some groceries, okay? But after I get through this weekend and get this apartment all organized and together from the move, yeah, next week y'all gonna see your girl finna be, you just watch
And if
and
I
see. Follow
and if
me.
I'm not doing it, and if I'm not doing anything this weekend, I'm gonna slide over there.
You gonna slide over here and we just gonna have a funky good time in the words of my good sis Mia. And Mia, you need to slide over here too. Because it's going down. Okay. Yes, videos are gonna be made. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So at this time, family, we're going to go ahead and jump into our announcements on tonight.
Alrighty then. I only have two. I have two announcements and a shout out. Let me pull it up. Okay, so the first one, from one of our supporters, the Quater is having a book release on January the 28th. Okay. January 28th, which is also his birthday. Make sure y'all check out his Facebook page and pick up a copy of his book, okay?
What's the name of it? The Hurt Behind the Smile. Ooh.
Yes, The Hurt Behind the Smile is the name of the book. So make sure y'all get a copy of that. Next will be in 6 days. The Secret Line Love will be dropping on all streaming platforms, and I promise you, you are going to want to sit and watch this movie because it's a movie. It's a movie. And last but not least, this is where the shout out is going to come in. And I want to give a huge shout out to the entire cast and crew of Chosen at Gunpoint. The audience responded so much to where there was in everybody inbox, emails, text messages, phone calls, and they were saying, we want a part two, want a part two, want a part two. So with that being said, yes, y'all, we are doing part two to Chosen at Gunpoint. Blood and Inheritance coming 2026. So if you haven't seen the first one, I'm sorry we will not replay it, but there will be a recap for you to be caught up. But Chosen at Gunpoint Part 2 will be happening thanks to Sean Botley Entertainment. Go ahead.
Will there be some auditions? Is it additional people? Because put me in, coach. Like, what are we doing there? Or is it just the straight cast?
Well, you can always submit to be in the audience because this will be the same cast.
Oh, okay. Maybe I love to support my good people. Okay, and this is what I wanted to point out too. I forgot to go during my segment. To my good sis Santasha. Okay, Santasha is somebody who has done a lot of things in the industry, from stage plays to movies. So when I pulled up and to see Santasha still doing stage plays, that just warmed my heart because it just let me know that she's not above, the industry. She still has a love for the stage. You know what I'm saying? Because people tend to kind of graduate from stage and go into film and never come back.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so she has done so many amazing things. So to see her in a stage play, it was just so heartwarming because she's what somebody I would consider like a veteran in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And then my girl Tika did what needed to be done. She carried that show and did it well. Listen. And then, of course, when you name drop, then you got to mention everybody. Everybody did so good. My boo Tim, my baby. Yes, he did so good. And then also Florida, seeing Florida hit the stage and do what needed to be done well. It was just great overall. So I'm so excited, Sean. Shout out to you that you got a part 2 coming. I will be in the building to support.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's all the announcements that we have. Do y'all have anything?
I just want to know real quick for kicks and grins.
Okay.
Maybe I'll ask next week. Yeah, because today is just the 21st. Yeah. So never mind. Because Valentine's is coming up, and I know my good Judy told me she been sitting on what she's sitting on, and you've been smiling since the new year started. And I just want to know what y'all plans are. Huh?
You sure been skinning and grinning.
Because I just moved. But I will say, you're welcome, boo. You are welcome. But I will say, maybe next week. What's next week's date, y'all? Hold on. Let me get the calendar.
Let me see. Next
we got about 2
weeks.
We got 3 more weeks for Valentine's Lovers Day. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm be in my creative bag and thinking about what we're gonna do for that 11th. Mm-hmm. Might have a blind date episode.
Our 2-year anniversary.
That part, but you know what? I feel like because are y'all single? Or y'all with somebody? I don't know. Anyway, it's complicated. Whatever. Don't worry about it. All I'm saying is, maybe we need to, show our family, a blind date or something. Stay tuned next week after that, or whatever. We'll let y'all know. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that part. All right, family. The hour is growing later.
Late.
And we want to thank y'all so much for tuning in as y'all do each and every week. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all have requested that we have our live show come back. We are working on that. So stay tuned and be on the lookout for when that date will drop, where you can come and love on your good podcast in person. Okay. I'm your girl, Latoya B.
Mia F. Baby.
And I am Cortez.
I mean.
I'm just saying.
All right, y'all stay tuned next week, same time, same place.
Don't miss the vibe. Don't miss the sound. Hit that subscribe. We're breaking it down. It's I'm just saying podcast. Come on, don't wait. Subscribe on YouTube. It's gonna be great. I'm just saying podcast. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you all. Catch us next time. Don't miss the call. I'm just saying, keeping it real, always true. See you next week. We'll be right here with you. I'm just saying.